Okay, girls, so we are going to do factors and multiples. So here are two definitions of what a factor is and what multiples is. You can pause and write them down. I'm not going to start with the definition because these two concepts that are very often misunderstood or confused. Every year that I have been teaching maths, when we ask what are the factors of certain number to students, they don't know if we're talking about factors or multiples and they usually confuse them. So let's start by defining what they are. So I'm going to do an operation. I'm going to do 2 times 4. Wonderful. So 2 times 4 is equal to what? To 8. Do you agree? Okay. So here, factors and multiples are two sides of the same coin. And I'm going to explain what I mean by that here. So in this case, the two numbers that are multiplying, 2 and 4, these are the factors. These are the factors of 8. Okay, these are two factors of 8. So the numbers that I have to multiply here in order to obtain this number is 8. But what is 8? 8 is the multiple. What? Yes. Is the multiple of what? 8 is a multiple of 2, for example. So let me explain this. Let's go here. So factor is a whole number that divides another whole number evenly without a remainder. So it's saying, if I ask you, what are the factors of 8? Or give me a pair of factors of 8. So can I divide 8 by 2? Yes, I can, because if I multiply 2 times 4, I get 8. Agree? Can I divide 8 by 4? Yes, I can, because I can do 2 times 4 and I get 8. When I divide 8 by 2, do I have any remainder? No, I don't. If I divide it by 4, do I have any remainder? No. So the numbers that are multiplied to obtain the 8, these ones are called factors. These ones are factors of what number? Of 8. Okay? But what are the multiples? So if we're thinking now the multiples, I can ask you what are the multiples of 2. So 8 is a multiple of 2. It is also a multiple of 4 because you can multiply a number, a whole number, 4, you can multiply it by 2 and you get 8. It's another multiple, is multiple of 4. Okay? So let's do other examples down here. So I'm going to move this because we don't need it right now. I'm going to use it in a little while. I'm going to move you down. I don't need you yet. Okay. So good. With this in mind, with what we just spoken here. So if I ask you, okay, girls, I want to find multiples of 3. Let's say that we're going to find the 5 first multiples of 3. So first I have to do 3 times 1, which will be 3, and then 3 times 2, 6, and then 3 times 3, 9, and then 3 times 3, 12, and then 3 times 5, 15. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are multiples. So every time that we're thinking about multiples, we're thinking about multiplying. Okay, so if we say here, what it says is the answer obtained when two numbers are multiplied. Okay, so I want you to, when you think about multiples, I want you to think that you're multiplying, you're becoming bigger, you're making it bigger. Okay, good. Now, if I ask you, what are the factors of 15? Now, I want you to notice something on the question that I'm asking here. When I ask you the first question, I ask you what are the 5 first multiples of 3. Why am I limiting? Like I'm telling you, only give me 5 and the 5 first multiples of 3, because multiples are infinitive. Like I can go on and 3 times 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 11 and 12 and blah, 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 and then 100 and 1,000 and 1,015 and whatever. So the multiples are infinitive. They'll go forever. In here, the answer is very limited because I'm asking for 5 numbers. What are the 5 first multiples? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? But when I'm asking about factors of 15, look that I'm not saying give me 5 factors. I'm telling you give me the whole factors because they're limited. It's a limited number. Okay, so how do we find them? So what we have to do, and this is the system that I like to use, is I start always with 1 because every number can be divided by 1. So I say 1 times 15 is going to be equal to 15. Wonderful. Now, 2, can I divide 15 by 2? No. Can I divide it by 3? Yes, I can. So I do 3 times 5 is equal to 15. Then it will be, the next one will be 4. Can I divide it by 4? No, I can't. And then it goes like around, and I know that I already have 5 here. So the last one is 15. So if I'm going to list all the factors, I will list them as 1, 3, 5, and 15. And these are all the factors of 15. So that's when they're asking about factors. It's a definite number. I have it here. That's the group. Okay, we'll continue in the next video.